There is a belief that one's college years can inspire community and political activism, but is it all lip service? According to the latest census figures from 2010, only about 1 in 5 Americans between the ages of 18 and 24 vote. Here in San Diego, 2 students took matters into their own hands when they learned just 6% of UC San Diego students were even registered to vote. Joining me in studio are Arshya, Shafarian, and Dean Searcy. They are UCSD political science students. And you also founded an interesting organization. Tell me a little bit about that, first of all, Arshya.
Great. So SOVAC is Student Organized Voter Access Committee. Our job is to go out and provide students the tools to empower them to seek change through the democratic process.
Now, 6% was the number I read just a moment ago. Why so few students registered to vote?
Well, we saw that, every time the voter registration laws state that every time students move from one place to another, anytime anybody moves from one place to another, they need to register to vote. And as a result, unfortunately, students don't have that information, that one basic information that really hurts them and their voter registration numbers on different campuses. So, for example, we saw that students coming from like Sacramento to Los Angeles or Sacramento to San Diego for school, that they felt that, oh, I'm registered to vote in Sacramento, I'm registered to vote in Los Angeles, but they forget that as a result of moving down to San Diego for school, they need to register to vote.
Now, Dean, I read that this was more of a problem at UCSD, that in fact it had one of the lowest rates in terms of registration.
That's actually correct. As far as UCSA, the University of California Student Association figures go, UC San Diego was actually, at the beginning of this year, the lowest, had the lowest percentage of registered students on campus with 6%, with UC Santa Barbara being the highest with 38%. And so this problem in particular of student voter registration isn't isolated to San Diego in particular. Irvine has very low numbers. All of the other UC campuses have very low registration numbers. So it's not just a problem for UC San Diego, but I believe the problem is very acute in UC San Diego because we're known for being the campus that students just go to and fro. They leave from their dormitories, they go to class, they go to the library, then they go home. And so we felt as SOVAC that we had to kind of push our way into the system, kind of target them while they're going to the library. We actually are able to table inside the library now, the first organization to ever be able to do that. And we're turning that number around.
Now, I know you're political science students, but why did you want to do this? Why do you care?
We got to apply the information, so as students, we've been taught to go out and seek the information and learn about the academic research. But if you don't apply the information, then, it's not worth as much, So
what do you mean apply the information?
When we go out, taking classes with, Thad Cowles or taking awesome classes with Professor Gallerisi, and, you learn so much about voter registration. One story that my professor told me, Professor Gallerisi told me was, when he was in college, whenever he was a professor, he would call in different legislators and talk about various issues. And the first questions that the staffer would ask the person who called, would ask Professor Gallerisi is, are you registered to vote? Mm-hmm. And so this speaks volumes of, the fight that students have had for such a long time. And we want to be able to provide those students the tools to go out and advocate on behalf of issues that they feel very strongly about. And step one is registering to vote.
Dean, what are those issues? What do students care about?
I believe that really the hotbed issue right now is tuition increases. Over the past decade, fees for across the system, the Cal State system, have been increasing exponentially. And the only way that we're going to be able to stop that increase is by increasing the amount of students that are participating in the process, increasing the amount of students that vote, who care, who feel they can actually participate in their own democracy that is influencing their lives and their financial futures.
And you've been doing that. So you've increased numbers. Tell me what those numbers are.
So it was phenomenal. This past MoveIn Weekend, which pretty much happened during the fall quarter, we were privileged enough to be able to work with great administrators, Ray Guerrero, on our UCSD campus, and we signed a good faith agreement stating that we would be given access to students during the MoveIn Weekend event. So if you will, the first table is, give me your name, give me your ID number. Table 2 is, SOVAC, here's some information about voter registration. table 3 is, here's your package, here's your keys, move your things upstairs. And so being integrated into that MoveIn Weekend process, we were able to register 1,300 students in about 3 days, which is pretty much the equivalent of everything that UC San Diego was able to do the year before. And the context for this 2011 MoveIn Weekend event was that it was a non-election year. Our organization just began. We didn't really have much of a structure, and we didn't really have much funds. And so going into it kind of blind, just run and gun, developing a methodology based upon extensive academic research supplied by Thad Kauser and other great professors, we were able to make, I think, somewhat of a difference.
Dean, we haven't got a lot of time, but quickly, what's the breakdown in terms of those that you did register to vote with political affiliation?
Do you mean in terms of what political party they registered
exactly.
as? So most of the students that we ended up registering, as you might be able to guess, have registered as independents. And that's just part of a trend that students tend to register as independents. And I believe in the country as a whole, more people are registering as independents. And we also, being at UC San Diego, we got a good number of Democrats registering. But the people who register most frequently and most strongly, the people who think the least about registering with the political party are the Republicans. They're very, very passionate about being Republicans and registering as such.
We're also seeing a lot of students register previously as Libertarians or Democrats or even decline to state and re-registering for Republicans in order to participate in the upcoming primary.
Well, we're out of time. We're going to have to leave it there. But Dean Searcy and Arshya Shafarian, thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us,
John.